little mile. Live for the weekend and buy grams of blow with your paycheck. See Section A. Feel good about going for walks. Work through a long-distance relationship and get through the suicidal shit okay. Then break promises, but also keep a few. Not to keep up appearances, but you wish rather to keep the purity of your word. Which is hard fucking work. Wait till she comes for a visit, after a super long time apart, and spread some roses on the bed because she likes that sort of thing. Leave Oreos on the pillow, as Oreos are delicious. Ride her later in the night about that time you smoked 6 cigarettes in 5 minutes as she was blowing Xanax to prove a point. Go to sleep crying, but remember a few special moments as well and base your memories around that. See God for a while, but then decide it was bullshit, and perhaps just your conscience given a literal voice. See Section A. Hear nobody text you for days and understand some weird nonsensical air bung and really enjoying a smoke for the first time in the morning as you look out the window. It is brisk and sunny and the bricks of the buildings look beautiful. Think, what a day, etc. Then actually try to accomplish something with friends in Park Slope. Understand finally that the general agreement is you whack as shit. Then find a letter from your girlfriend from a while ago and feel uplifted all over again for some reason, but as for positivity, you do not discriminate. Drink horn of sun to fierce last dregs. Think about whether you are actually thin or just think you get thinner when you just used to how fat you are. Talk to your girlfriend at a certain point mentioned in Section A while on break for way too long. Sweat out a cluttered subway ride every morning forever. Decide to jump off the Brooklyn Bridge, then decide not to. Look meaningfully at a church because you are reading Twilight of the Idols. Repeat a lot of different stuff at irregular intervals. Repeat stuff at regular intervals. Learn that those statements are an acceptable example of an irregular repetition. Or as irregular as regards time only, not difference. An irregular life has less to do with fiber than we think. An irregular life can be as varied as disposition to pain, as feeling to brokenness, as alteration altered to fear of change might comfort one back into the nest of ignorance. It doesn't mean, have to mean, as regards, well, anything. It itself can be fiber. A fiber is fiber. So, we scrounge for something bird underneath the soft netting. Crack up. Put way too much weight in your presence at social events. Leave social events early or go to sleep in front of everybody pretending to be passed out. See social events as a total stressor. Don't know what to do. Never know what to do. Never. Social events assume yourself a negative, discomfited person. Thereby, lose all friends because you dig deep into stupidity to find a reason for it. Think about it until you go blind. Rectify and rectify till all's a mess. Is that what you want? Yes. Friends are lost based upon too many simpering blasted apologies. Really wish that you will leave a good-looking corpse and do leave a good-looking corpse. Wonder why you don't think about childhood very often is in the concept. See Section A. Come to the conclusion that fuck yes, it is too late to have a happy one, but really come to understand that that doesn't matter as all things are for a time anyway. But then get pissed off about this because you then realize as well that you are a mere mortal and still fields of open grass and oak away from describing something beautiful or whatever, but then also wonder that you are infinite where the moment is concerned. And then think about your ex for some crazy reason, because all that matters is the past as regards what you want to retain in some eternal Rolodex of spite or some shit. Maybe it's just you can, but you can't you can't reimburse your mom because of all the infinite you're feeling. 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 And tell her you can't, and she says that is okay, but doesn't mention that it is okay because the advent of your 20s was mainly depressing, and you in room gnawing at psyche like some useless ape as usual. Say, well, out with it, and there she goes, finagling a fart out of her ass. Your mom, we are speaking of your mom. and her aggravation, and her remnant pain from a lost job years ago, because, oh, certainly to fail once is to fail forever, and then you, as you are young, realize the moment is forever, and you can make it a failure. And you can make it a wonderful revealing of some big, thick, and blear asking for property, asking for a sense to be given it, but you can't. You can't justify the dread nay, Beckett, nor the odd ghosts in your bathroom that time you spoke to yourself for days, and so then the weekend promises at least an end to this damned and ineradicable gloom and empty state, as in empty and taxing, but no state of emptiness, no state of gloom. Yet here is gloom. Here's the reflections of a man refusing too long to look in the damn mirror and see himself. Is it you, or is it I, or is it all the damn farts from the woman who birthed you, wanting to be the final whiffing sound as to all of your gutsy failures and drudges through fields of stone and grass and oak, pain out of a backpack and some green carpet in your room? That one time you tripped balls on Tuesday and on mushrooms, and the razor talked to you and proved by its unassuming nature a very grill to the face. Hold on one second. Razor talked to you and proved by its unassuming nature a very grill to the face, that damned long face of a son to burn into his own damned house, and wired by the damned eternity. That sounds like some resilient grand tux, and some priketh ye, some don't. But you know, it's all just plain forgotten and happy at that. I live in codes wordless more than explain this meaninglessness and or stain on the life of time that is humanity, that is growth. That is the paradigm of something written, scratched along the judgments of your mom's farting fucking asshole. Your grown-ass self, so proud to put on pants, so good at that one joke made riskily at a party and relished ever afterwards, so good at failure. Happy failure, happy to enter that small crack in the sadness. Happy to bloom out of dismissal, shunning. Happy to mature past the point of needing a single reason for a fart, an end, or a waste of mind. Turn 30, repeat, etc. See Section A.